What is up, my gamers? And today we're not gaming. Okay, that's a bad way to start off the video. Anyway, dog in the background. Dog will also be down here. Say hi, doggo. So, time to start. This morning, I was bored waiting for classes. I was sitting there and I thought to myself, big out loud, because that's how I do things. I wondered how strong was TNT. I mean, we started off with Romeo and Juliet. I haven't really done true theoriness on the levels of game theory. $1 million challenge today in about 50, 30, 50, actually 20 minutes. So in about 20 minutes from when I'm recording this, there's gonna be live stream. I'm not advertising him because it's 20 minutes, and not a lot of people watch my videos instantly. So, anyway, I was wondering, how strong is a stick of dynamite? How strong is those boxes of dynamite? I mean, I assume they're pretty strong. I mean, everything in that game, almost everything in that game is at least one block. That includes the TNT. The TNT, therefore, is a meter. It is a meter this way, a meter this way, and a meter this way of TNT. It is a lot of TNT. So I figured out that, so I needed a way to figure out how strong this thing is as soon as humanly possible. And, well, you'll see. Anyway, so, notes. So, I'm gonna put it right there. So, the Minecraft TNT stick. So, I figure, what better way than to figure out how much TNT is in one of those sticks? I mean, it can't be that much, right? I mean, it's a stick of dynamite. It can't be that big, right? I was wrong. Those sticks are a meter tall. Not only that, they're about 5 inches in width. For comparison, it's stupidly huge, stupidly more huge than a standard TNT stick, which is an 8-inch height and a 1-inch length. So, and so I figured out that on average, around 50 sticks of dynamite, around 50 sticks can fit in 1 meter, because those things, here, I'll shrink you, so you can see what I'm looking at, not that. So, we're gonna go here and look up Minecraft. I probably should have had this thing set up before I came here. TNT. So if I go to here and I look at this, there's 1/4, and these take up roughly around 2. So each of these things are about 5 inches, 2.5 inches if you were to cut it in half. So you would find so you would have on average 50 sticks of dynamite. So it's because of the 1 meter or 39 inches, or about 39 inches down, and then 1 meter down and inches across. This would lead, and you can fit 25 sticks of dynamite on one side. You have to have 2 sides because it's, not just one piece of a dynamite, not 1/2 of a dynamite, it's one dynamite. So you end up with 50 sticks of dynamite per TNT stick. Well, shoot. That means there are 800. There between the 16 pieces of dynamite, 16 little sticks of dynamite. There's over 800 standard sticks. Oh boy. And on average, there's about 1 ounce of flash powder in each of these sticks. Meaning there's about 800 ounces of the flash powder. But you know what? We're gonna replace that. Because you know what? They use gunpowder. It's gunpowder. It's 800 ounces of gunpowder. 50 pounds of pure explosiveness. It's worth 18 kilos of TNT. It is strong. And if I say if you were to release this on the world and blow it up, and I quote, you would have around 341 meters for just the explosion. I'm not counting any of the scattering particles, which would, and I'm gonna look this up to make sure that I'm saying this right. So we need to look up if I were to look up a explosion calculator. If I were to look up an explosion calculator, this is the one I used. And we were to say, and 18 kilos is also kilograms. It's 18 kilograms. We get, I want to make sure I know what this is, because I don't remember / know what this is. So we're gonna look this up. Okay, so if I'm reading this right, and I'm gonna, which I really should have. So the fragmentation, the little pieces of shards of crap that would come off of the TNT, or come off relatively in a close range, as I'd assume. And since this is in public areas, because it's practically everywhere, 1,027 meters for the bare explosion. 341 meters. 341 meters. I'm gonna make sure you can see this. Not that. Not that either. 341 meters, or 1,027 meters. Don't know what's happened in there. So, this is bad. You would need to be 341 meters away for you to be completely safe. If that's the radius, dear Jesus, that would mean this is a 682 meters away on all sides. If you were to go like this, it would be bad. Hi, doggy. For the fragmenting munitions, it's 2,300. 2,052. This is ridiculous. So if I were to put this in perspective, a football field length is 100 yard feet length in meters, because this is what we're using. This would be ridiculous. Even if we were to assume that that is not including the radius. For the bare explosion alone, so if we were to do 341 divided by 2, we'd get 170.5. Well, shoot. That is still... That is almost 2 football fields away, not counting goals. We're not counting the goals to the end lines. We're not counting those. We're counting this. We're counting 100 yards. You would have to be almost 200 yards away. And that's only that! For the fragmenting munitions, if you have to worry about this, I'm not sure yet. You would have to be... I don't even know. Dear Jesus. We're gonna go for the best case scenario and say we're going for the total length of the football fields, which is 110. So this is 1027 divided by 2. And then we take that. Control C. V. Divided by 109.7. 4 of this. Not just the 100 yards. 120 yards. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is beyond ridiculous. This is terrifying. If you were to blow this thing up, you should be leveling mountains, not causing... This thing should not leave this. And dear God, if you were to do something, I don't know, you're not putting just one of them down. That's a super TNT. It would be closer to that. It's actually probably closer to that, honestly. If I am being honest, this is probably close to what it would actually be. And dear God, if you exploded more than one, Lord help yourself. You're dead. I'm sorry, you're just dead at that point. Well, I'm not even counting the blowback this would cause. This thing would be brutality on... This would be brutality on an unprecedented level. And that's just the fact. That's just a theory. And I can officially say this. That was just a theory. Tell me if you want me to do more of these. See ya.